my name is Omi Ugbe. I'm at the press screening of our movie Stolen Lives.
The readers are calling this the talk of all literary circles. From what I know, you are 22 years old, and it was interesting how you wrote your own.
Stolen Lives is a really good, engaging movie, and a movie that the young youth can relate to today, especially the kids who are in university and that kind of peer pressure they go through. The reason I came on board was because Emmanuel, the producer, is a first-time producer, and part of my remit in terms of doing movies here in Nigeria is to make sure that I bring up young producers, encourage them to do well. Not just about working with the big names, it's also about working with the names that have not been established yet, and encourage them to kind of get their movies to a certain standard and to continue to rise in industry.
It's Young John, the wicked producer.
Yo, watch. Dear neighbor.
When you heard about the title, what went through your mind before even you seeing the script?
When I heard the title Stolen Lives, I actually went for the reading to start with, and at the reading, the page that we were asked to present, I got fascinated from there because I understood that it was a story of single parenting, of youth who had somewhere along the line lost focus. So I was quite interested.
It says that you will not return until you bring the man that put you in the family way.
Down a few valleys.
Marry me.
When we were shooting, we had fun on set, so I don't really know. I'm a fun person, so I really enjoyed working with everybody. Yeah.
I faced a lot of challenges. The first one actually was to be able to raise the finance to shoot that movie. The second was also getting a good script writer to write that script, to make the script come to life. And then the third was actually during production, or rather pre-production, because we needed to get casts that will fit into those roles and then play it as a normal way of their lives. And it was very challenging because even when we did the auditions, we couldn't really get the people that we need. So we needed to now source outside of the auditions, and it was really hectic.
Amarachi is the only daughter of a strict mother and father, especially strict mother. I think she's the apple of her father's eye. So she has been put in a position where her parents expect excellence from her. So she always tries to live up to that expectation, and so because of that, she's afraid to express that something less than perfect has happened to her.
But my role as Amara's mom, I read the entire story and I really loved it because I knew it was something for the youth. So I loved it. I accepted, I did it, and of course we saw the movie.
Hello everybody, I'm Beverly Osu, and we are at the screening of Stolen Life. Keep watching.
Okay, Stolen Lives has a lot of messages. You know, social vices, the way it directly affects youth. You know, we talked about drugs, we talked about prostitution, we talked about sexual escapades, we talked about violation, we talked about abuse, you know.
Bloody sluts. I met a guy.
Based on the character's life, I would say when it comes to abuse, speak out. That's the first thing I pick out of that movie. Speak out, because it's like you're dying in silence when you're quiet. So it's better to just talk about it.
I think every young girl should know the kind of crowd she keeps. And me growing up, I hang down with boys all the time. But in so many other cases, I've heard how girls get raped and stuff like that. And most times we don't say, oh, it's the guy's fault. We say it's the girl's fault. Why? But that's not what's meant to be.
My life drama. When you finally watch it, I think prepare to be enlightened and prepare to be engaged by a story, by a human story, which has a human angle, and by a story which a lot of youth will be able to relate to, and a story which will definitely punctuate people's lives with lessons.
You only give your cousin a ride. You don't have a house of your own? You don't have a car?
Okay, my most interesting character is Ike Bado.
Why?
You know why? The part where he had to cry when Amarachi was telling them that Alex Okubo raped her, and I could see tears in his eyes. That really got me. It really touched me. It shows how diversified he is in his acting. He's a very good actor.
The fact that he wasn't exactly star-studded, it was filled with cast and crew for like people that you could easily relate with. Like the lead character is completely unknown, so it was easy for us to just flow with her.
Down a few valleys.
Marry me, and I'll give you whatever it is that you want.
There are other options here, like keeping the baby.
I felt I had a story to tell.
You bloody sluts! I met a guy.
Better get your minds off the gutter. Are you